evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves and having a good time. This is Mr. Leopard. Some of you know me as Ingwe. I'm a musician, among a few other things that I do. So let me get straight to the point. Mrs. Minishi, it's good to see you. And it's important for me to mention that Mr. Minishi is one of Mr. Minishi's trademark for some of us who had a more personal engagement with him is that he always used to tell us about you. The guys in Kakamega High School, you know that Minishi always used to tell us about his flower. Ngugi, you remember that? So as much as you might have felt like he was not with you guys, to us, we knew about Kelvin and we knew about his flower. He always told us about that. He always bragged and he always had some nice things to say about his family. So he was a great family man. But for me, I would like to say two things in very quick succession. That many people have been trained by Mr. Minishi in drama, but very few of them were trained in drama and taught at the same time. I probably wear that gold cap, maybe by myself, because he taught me physics from Form 1 to Form 4, where I got an A. And if you are not good enough, he would ask you out of the class. He said, physics is a talent. We were called crucial men. The guys who could handle physics were called crucial men. So anybody who went through school around Mr. Minishi knows that fact. And what do I want to bring on the table? It's not just about the creatives. It's not just about his discipline in drama, but Mr. Minishi was an all-rounded man, and he's somebody who was keen and interested to make sure that the students he worked with performed well in class. So two of the trademark activities that he always subjected us to, one was that we will be traveling from point A to point B. We are going for a festival. But Mwalimu would walk through the bus to check that everybody had a book. It didn't matter what book you had. Everybody had to be reading. We had to be reading from Kakamega to Nairobi, you can imagine. And if he found you without a book, you are in trouble. Number two, whereas parents and other teachers assumed that we would lag behind on account of going out of school too much, I'm here to surprise you that we who are in drama were always ahead of the syllabus, because Mwalimu will make sure that we wake up at 5, not waking up at 5, to be in class at 5. So the rest of the school will wake up at 5, but we will be in class at 5, and he will, I said he taught me drama and he taught me physics, right? So he will come to class, cover all his lessons with these crucial men, and we were always ahead of the syllabus. So at any one given time, whereas the other people are trying to catch up with syllabus, we were always ahead of syllabus. So that tells you the kind of discipline that he had and the kind of commitment that he had. And I speak wearing that particular hat because he taught me not only drama, but also in class. And I had the privilege of having a very close relationship. Madam Ruth, you might forget, but I used to carry Mwalimu's books. And I will come home and find you still lying on the couch, waiting for him, late in the night, waiting for him so that, you know, he can eat as you keep him company. So we really owe you. That's why I'm looking at you. I'm not looking at him. So we really owe you, and we are grateful to you. Last but not least is to say, Mwalimu, we love you. Thank you so much for all the opportunities that you've opened up to most of us and some of us. I know you would have loved some of these narrations to, you know, to find their way somewhere, but you know the kind of conversations that we have been having for a very long time. What am I saying? I have been writing my own book. It's called Halftime. I'm now 41, about 42 years of age. And my mentor, the top mentor of mine on my list, the guy who has informed a big chunk of my personal life, is Mwalimu Minishi. And the evidence to this is that when I was in Form 2, in 1996, Mwalimu Oliver's story is told on the Standard newspaper by me, a Form 2 student, when I was interviewed at the music festival and asked who my role model was. And I said my two role models are my father and Mwalimu Minishi, and that has always been the case. I've interacted with him when I was in school. After I left school when he was principal, I've interacted with him. Even when he was in Nanyuki High School as the principal, I have still interacted with him. I've gone to school to talk to the students, I've gone to school to talk to the teachers, and we still have a lot still going on. And the only reason why my book has been launched, Mwalimu knows, it's because there is something he's supposed to comment about that book. And my writings are largely borrowed from his life. So that book doesn't make sense, and it will never be launched until he makes his comment of one line. God bless you. I love you.
By the way, Ingwe, I was also taught physics by Mr. Minishi. So tuko pamoja.